Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I thought I would do a sort of semi-minimalist-ish room tour. I do these room tours every few months to a year as things change, when I get new decor, when I switch things up, because our style changes over time, and I just love organization and home decor and creating a really pretty space for myself and all of that kind of stuff. So I thought today I would share that with you guys. I know that there's a few people who are new here on my channel who might be interested in seeing a room tour. I love watching people's room tours and getting inspiration from other people. I always pick up little ideas of things I could do for myself in my own home, so I hope that you guys enjoy today's video. And if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name's Alithia. I am a nurse, I am a mom, and I'm also somebody who loves balancing sort of pretty, luxurious things and creating a beautiful home for myself, but also with living a simple, functional, kind of as stress-free as possible life. So I'm huge into kind of semi-minimalism, I guess you could say, and decluttering and organizing. And I like to talk about my favorite makeup, my favorite skincare, a little bit about wardrobe and fashion, kind of just whatever strikes my fancy. If there's something that has contributed to my life and brought me joy, I like to share that with you guys. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, if you like declutters, if you like coffee, if you like relaxing videos, if you like videos that you can watch while you do things around your own home, then definitely consider subscribing. You can also feel free to head over and follow me on Instagram, where you're going to see more content over there similar to what you see on this channel. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started in today's room tour. All right, so why don't we start off with the dresser area, and we will start from left and work our way to the right. So first of all, in the corner, I do have a mirror on the floor, and this mirror is just a cheap $10 mirror from Walmart. And I know that it's kind of an eyesore sitting on that box there, but I do plan to move in the next couple of years, and when I move, I'll probably invest in a good floor mirror at some point. But honestly, you guys, I just haven't found a floor mirror that I like enough in the space, or that I feel, I don't know, this mirror, I just like the way I look in the mirror. I don't know, it's just a good mirror. It works. I don't feel a need to upgrade it. Anyway, this one's good. So I do have it on the little box there just so that it's a little bit higher up off the ground. I don't really want to mount it on the wall at all, because then I don't have as much freedom for like moving the mirror around the room. So I just have it on the box. And then to the right of that, we have my dresser. So this dresser, I really love. It's really good quality. It's very heavy, very substantial, lots of drawer room. The drawers are not even full in it, which is really nice. I would say they're at about 50% capacity. The only thing that I don't love about it is that I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of bowing in the middle just a little bit. Like, it's hard to tell, but if you really look, you can see that it's kind of bowing in a little in the middle. That kind of annoys me. I wish that there was more support underneath the dresser. I might have to put some books or something underneath there to kind of keep it up, because yeah, it's just so heavy. And then when you get clothing in it, and if you put decorations on top of it, it's just like too much weight for the top of the dresser. But it's a white dresser. It's got these beautiful kind of brushed silver knobs, which I really like. And I really like having a lot of space on top of the dresser. So on the dresser, I guess we'll just start from left to right. So first of all, on this side of the dresser, I have some faux flowers in a vase. They actually still have the price tag on them, because I really like HomeSense's exchange and return policy. So if for some reason I decided these didn't work, I could take them back and exchange them, but I actually love them, so I may as well just take the price tag off. But HomeSense is a great place to get home decor. It's where I get most of my decor, and I really just love the look of flowers in any space. So faux flowers are a must for me. Beside that, I have a little tray here. This tray was from a local pharmacy. We have a pharmacy in town that sells home decor, as well as obviously like toiletries and other necessities, and I saw this and knew that it would be perfect for the space, so I picked it up. It wasn't too terribly expensive, and I just put a couple perfumes on there just for decor purposes. So these 3 perfumes, I don't actually wear them, they're just there for decor. So in the very back we have KKW Body 2, which for obvious reasons, this is such a pretty bottle and just looks really beautiful sitting as decor. It's like a coconut musky scent, but I don't care to wear it. And then in the front, I have Diptyque L'Eau Papier, which I actually bought with intentions to wear, but this is actually my boyfriend's, one of his favorite colognes. And this one suits him better than it suits me. It is unisex, but it suits him better than it suits me. So when he runs out of his, I'm going to give him this one, and then I don't know, I'll have to replace it with something else. But the Diptyque bottles are just so beautiful. So I wanted it sitting there as decor in the meantime. And then beside that, I have Chanel Paris Venice. This I think is an eau de toilette. It could even be an eau de cologne. It's not very strong. And I don't wear this one because it doesn't have a good lasting power. So this one is just here for just decor as well. To the right of that, I have this circle mirror, which I actually got from Amazon. It was pretty affordable. It's 2 feet wide, or 2 feet in diameter, I should say. And it has a gold trim. I could hang this up on the wall, but I just haven't gotten there yet, and I'm not sure if I even really need to. I kind of like the way it looks just sitting on the dresser. And if I hang it, I also have to make sure that I find like a stud in the wall because it's kind of heavy, and I just haven't gotten there yet. So for now, it's sitting on top of the dresser, and I actually don't mind it like that. I think that it looks really pretty, and I just needed something above this dresser, but I didn't want to go with canvases or prints or anything because I wasn't really sure what I wanted. And I think a mirror is a perfect addition because it kind of brightens up the room, and it's a little bit more that Scandinavian minimalist aesthetic and doesn't add too much like color or vibrancy, but it's just enough. Like, it's just enough to give it something, and I really, really like it. Yeah, so that's the mirror. Beside that, of course, I have my coffee cup. This is from Amazon. I always get questions where I got this mug from. They do have it in black, white, beige, and speckled. So I have 3 of them. The only one I don't have is the black one. But if you guys are curious, I will definitely link it because this is probably my most asked about item in any of my videos is where did you get your coffee mug? So I will link this down below for you guys. It's pretty affordable, and it's just obviously super, super cute, and I love it. So I'm just sipping on some coffee right now. To the right of that, I have a little jewelry organizer. This is from a brand called Umbra. And this I got from Amazon, and it's also pretty affordable. And I just like it because it looks really pretty, and it's a great way to display my jewelry. I find that with jewelry, if I have my jewelry hidden away in a box somewhere, I'm less likely to remember I have things. I'm less likely to reach for them. And I just think that the mixture of all the gold and silver tones is really pretty in the room and kind of ties things together. So just to go through my jewelry pieces really quick, I have kind of a mixture of things here. So on the very top, I have a few gold plated pieces. A couple of them are from Ana Luisa, and a couple of them I believe are from Amazon. This is like a faux pearl with gold, which I really like. I love pearls, as you can tell. This is a Van Cleef & Arpels dupe from Amazon, which is really pretty. And then I just have a couple of like fairly inexpensive pearl bracelets, which I honestly haven't worn in a really long time. I thought about getting rid of them, but I think I'm just going to hold on to them because I do love pearls. Coming down, I have a couple of items from Tiffany's. This one really needs to be cleaned. As you can see, it's looking pretty worse for wear, but this was a gift from my boyfriend. I really have to wash this. And then this here is a Tiffany's necklace, which I absolutely love. It was another gift. And then I just have 4 of my watches here. So I've got a mixture of silver and rose gold and yellow gold, which I really like because I like having the option to wear different colors of metals with different outfits. And I feel like these 4 watches really give me any vibes that I need. I've got 2 kind of more simple everyday, and I have a couple that are a little bit more dressy. And then coming down on the bottom, I have on the left a watch that actually used to belong to my grandmother. And then these 3 rings here, this one was my grandmother's wedding band, and these 2 rings were my mother's. So she kind of gave me those as like hand-me-downs or like heirlooms, I guess. So I will hold on to those, obviously. They actually fit me too, so I can wear them if I want. And then to the right, I have 2 pairs of earrings. I only have 2 pairs of earrings, you guys. That is it. I have a relatively cheap pair that I got from a local drugstore that I just thought were really pretty. They're like pearl and roses. And then I have 2 diamond studs, which were a gift from my boyfriend. And then I have these rings here, which are stacker rings, and they are super pretty. They are gold plated. Some of them are from Ana Luisa, and a couple of them are from Amazon. I think this one here, sorry you guys, I'm super shaky today. This one here is from Amazon. Really cute. I like stacker rings because you can kind of switch it up, and I especially love gold rings. And then this one here is also from Amazon. So yeah, I just really like when rings are open because they're adjustable, because that way if it's like a hot day and your fingers swell, you can adjust them. Anyway, so that is my jewelry collection there. Coming over to the bed area, first of all, just excuse the air conditioner. It is an eyesore, but I do not have central air in here, so the air conditioner is always there in the summertime, and it is a bit of an eyesore, but thank goodness it matches the rest of the colors in the room. But yeah, it's kind of a necessary evil. So this is my bed. And I have a queen size bed. The bed frame is from Amazon. It's just a simple black bed frame. And what I really like about it is that it's obviously elevated off the ground, which gives the room more of an airy, open feel as opposed to a closed in frame, which I don't think I would like. The only thing is I do have to watch my toes because I do stub my toes on it, on the legs on occasion. It's also nice because if I do have to put something in storage and don't have room for it, I can easily slip it under the bed. That was a really good purchase. It was also very inexpensive. I've had it for a couple of years now. And the bedding is also from Amazon. So I have a duvet and a duvet cover set, and it's held up pretty well over the years. It wasn't really expensive. It's just like a microfiber duvet set and a queen size duvet. I do have to replace the duvet. It's getting a little bit flat, but I love a down fill or down alternative duvet. They're just so cozy and so comfortable. And I don't know what it is, but I love the way a duvet smells. I love that like feather smell. It's very cozy and comforting to me. So on the bed, I have a set of 6 pillows. I don't have a throw pillow anymore. I did have a throw pillow in the front, in the middle of the bed. It was like a sort of like an Aztec-y boucle type of lumbar pillow. And it was really pretty, but I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't quite perfect for the space. So I'm not sure if I want to get a lumbar pillow or if I want to get a square pillow or just no pillow at all. So I have my 2 sleeper pillows that are in the back, and they are silk pillowcases. I always sleep with a satin or silk pillowcase because it's so good for your hair and your skin. And then I have 2 Euro pillows, obviously, and then I have the 2 kind of normal regular size pillows that I don't sleep on, but they're just there as part of the bed. And yeah, in the wintertime, once it gets to be like fall winter and it's a little bit cold, I always have a throw at the end of the bed, but I don't really need one right now because it's pretty hot outside and I don't need an extra blanket. And yeah, sometimes I just like the look of nothing on the bed. It's just simple and like minimalistic, and yeah, that's how I like it. And then the headboard is from Wayfair, or is it from Amazon? I don't know. I think one or the other. Wasn't very expensive. It's a beautiful cream colored tufted headboard. I know that tufted headboards are not really super modern anymore, but I don't care. I love the look of I love the look of a tufted headboard, and I just think that it looks really pretty when you mix the cream color with the white together. It kind of just adds to this like fluffy, cozy look. And I've had that headboard for quite a long time. It does need to be cleaned. I should steam clean it or something, and there's also some cat hair. But yeah, overall, I really love the headboard. I love the tufted buttons. I just think it is a really pretty look. And then yeah, just my pillows. Coming over to the nightstand area, not much has changed here. I don't have any books or anything on the bottom. What I've noticed is that I always buy books with the intention that I'm going to read them, and so far, you guys, I just haven't made time lately to read books, and they end up sitting there for like 4 or 5 months, and I just feel guilty that I don't read them. So at some point in the future, I will. I used to read a lot, but I feel like life has just gotten busy. And then on top of the nightstand, I keep it pretty simple as well. So on the left, I have a salt lamp, and this is a dimmable salt lamp. I've shown you guys this in pretty much every room tour video, but I'm going to show you again. So I really love having a dimmable salt lamp because you can control literally how much light it emits. And so at night, if I'm reading, I turn it all the way up. And if it's like this time of day, sometimes I'll just have it turned on just like that, because even though I don't really need the light, it's just a really calming vibe. I love salt lamps. I've always loved salt lamps. It's just something I love, and I think I'll always have a salt lamp. It's just like a really nice vibe, and they're supposed to have a lot of positive benefits. I don't really know if the studies on that are true, but I like salt lamps. And then on the right, I do have this bowl, which I've shared in a few videos as well. This is from H&M Home. It wasn't very expensive. It's so pretty. This is probably my second most asked about item in my photos or in my videos. And yeah, it's from H&M Home. I think it comes in a couple sizes. And in here, I just have eye drops. Those are actually my boyfriend's, not mine. I have a hand cream from Chanel. the number 5 Low Hand Cream. And then I also have the Laneige sleep mask, lip sleep mask. And this is in the flavor vanilla. And I really like it. I put it on every single night before I go to bed, and it's been working really nicely. And then beside that, I just have a glass because I pretty much always have water on the nightstand at night. I like to stay hydrated, and sometimes when I crawl into bed, all of a sudden I want to have a drink of water. So I always like to have a glass sitting at the bedside. And then beside that, I have a vase with some pampas grass. And the vase is from a local pharmacy, and the pampas grass is just from Amazon. And so it just kind of adds like a really pretty, kind of a whimsical, beige, cozy vibe to the room. Kind of minimalist, simple, chic. Yeah, I like it. So that is the nightstand. And the nightstand also goes with the dresser. They came as a set, and I think I ordered both of them from... I want to say I ordered them both from Amazon when I first moved in here, and I love it. And so in here, I just keep like my stuff for work. I'm not going to open it up because it has like my work credentials and all that stuff. I have a sleep mask. I have a journal. I have, stuff for work, alcohol swabs, pens, my work watch, and some scissors and stuff like that. For the window area, I just have some blackout curtains. The blackout curtains are really pretty. They're a nice light shade of gray, but they're actually not totally blackout, which is super annoying because, the lighting is not working. Yeah, it's super annoying because when I work night shifts or something in the summer, it's so frustrating, you guys, because I have to have the blinds shut all the way to be able to make it more blackout, but I can't shut the blinds all the way if I want the AC on, because the AC doesn't work when the blinds are shut. Like, it does, but not effectively, and I get weird about that kind of stuff because I think it like blocks the flow of air or something. So I don't ever have the AC on and the drapes shut. But it makes it really, really hard to sleep during the day when I work night shifts. It's just super frustrating. I can't wait to eventually live in a place that just has central air. Living here in Canada, I guess the main thing is that we have a heater. But yeah, it does get super, super hot, and my bedroom is on the second floor of my townhouse. So yeah, that's kind of frustrating, but not the end of the world. It's a first world problem. But yeah, I really like the curtains. They're not completely blackout even when they are closed all the way, which is a little annoying. And the blinds, you guys, the drapes are actually paper blinds. They're paper blinds, and I really like them because they are light filtering. So as you can see, they let in a ton of light. Like, my room is really nice and bright. But they also give you a little bit of privacy, and they just kind of help prevent the room from getting quite as heated. And they were from Walmart, and they were only $7 per blind, and you can cut them to fit the window. So I really, really recommend paper blinds, especially if you're renting and you don't want to be poking holes in the walls and stuff like that. I have these on every single window in the house, and I just love them. All right, and then from the window area coming over to the right is where you have the closet area, as well as my tall bookshelf. I never used to have a bookshelf. My mentality is kind of like, the more stuff you have, the more shelves and the more dressers and furniture you have, the more likely you are to just fill it with stuff that you don't need. So a couple years ago, I was so quote unquote minimalist that I didn't even have decor. Like, I didn't even have this shelf. I didn't have any decor sitting out. And what I've realized is that I'm kind of more minimalist-ish than I am minimalist, because I don't want to just have nothing. You know, I want to have things around that bring me joy, make me happy to look at and add value to my life. And having sort of this really cute little area of the room with that shelf there is just something I really like. And this area sort of needed something. It needed something in the corner. And this bookshelf is actually from Walmart, you guys, believe it or not. And I just wanted it so that I could put a couple pretty knickknacks. And that shelf has evolved over time with the type of decorations that are on it. And this is what I currently have on it. So on the very bottom, I have just a Dior shoebox, and that obviously came with a pair of shoes, but in there I just keep dust bags for my handbags, because I do keep my handbags in the closet. Coming up on the top shelf, I have just a couple of bags. So I have actually 2 clutches and a wallet. So I've got a little clutch down here, which is actually from Lulu's, and it's super cute. It is a pearl clutch. Yeah, so this is a pearl clutch. And very basic, really not super expensive. Like I told you guys, I love pearls. I don't know what it is. I just think that they're so elegant and classic. So the back is actually canvas, or just like cotton type of material. And then the front is the pearls, and I love it. It's so pretty. And I've worn this actually a couple times and really, really like it. It goes with pretty much every outfit. And then On top of that, I keep my Tory Burch clutch. This was the first clutch I ever purchased when I wanted to purchase something higher end, like higher end designer. This was the very, very first designer handbag or like leather good that I ever purchased, and it was a big deal to me when I first got it. Of course, I think all of our first luxury purchases are a big deal, so I don't actually use this one that much anymore, but it's really difficult for me to think about getting rid of it just because I have really good memories associated with it, and because I did love it so much when I first got it. And it's a beautiful clutch. Like, it's really nice caviar leather, and yeah, just beautiful. So really pretty pink color with the gold hardware, and I love that. And then I just have a Louis Vuitton wallet because it just looks really pretty. I actually still have not used this wallet, which is ridiculous, but I just think it's so beautiful. I'm kind of actually scared to use it, but I've had people tell me, like, don't be scared. They hold up really well, and I know they do because I have other ones, but I don't know. It looks so nice, and I'm kind of hard on my wallets, like putting them in and out of my bags. I'm just like nervous to mess it up. So it's a perfectly good, brand new, new condition, I should say, wallet. I've had it for a couple of years and still haven't used it, but it does look beautiful sitting there, and eventually at some point I will get brave and I will use it. Above that on the shelf, I just have a couple of home decor pieces. So I have a couple of like coffee table books. This really pretty one that was from HomeSense, and it says Vogue on Coco Chanel. Oh no, Amazon, sorry. These two were from HomeSense. This one is just a blank. It's blank inside, and it just says Paris, and the inside is like completely blank pages. So it was really affordable, but it just looks cute. But doesn't really have any reading material inside. And then in front of that, I have the little book of Dior, which I also got from HomeSense. And I just like the mixture, again, of the neutral colors. I think it looks really pretty. And then to the right of that, I have a little bubble candle, which is also from Amazon. I have this little gold geometric design, and then I have a little glass or crystal container that I got from Dollar Store a few years ago, and I just have a couple travel size perfumes in there. So the travel size perfumes, if you guys want to see, I still have my Kayali Vanilla Royal Sugared Patchouli, which is a beautiful oudy, sugary sweet vanilla fragrance. It's gorgeous. I did get rid of my large bottle when I did my huge perfume declutter because I didn't think I needed the whole large bottle, but I still love this scent so much, and I figured I would just keep the travel size because it is a beautiful scent and I can see myself wearing it in the winter for sure. And then I have Replica Coffee Break, which is one of my favorite scents actually. It's taking me like a year to go through the travel spray. And then beside that, I also have a travel of Kayali Vanilla 28, which is actually really nice to bring with me when I go out of town on the weekends. And I also have a travel size of Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62, the perfume version. And yeah, as you can see, I actually wear them all. They're getting used up, which is really good. And once I go through them, I'll decide if I want to get a full bottle of any of them or if I just want to not have them anymore as travel sprays. So yeah, I'm really liking travel sprays because they're so much more affordable, and it really takes a lot of time for me to go through my perfumes anyway, so it seems to be the smart thing to do. On the next shelf above that, I have a couple more coffee table books again, and I have a diptyque candle, and I got this specifically as decor. It does smell really good. It smells really, really pretty, actually. That would be a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. As you guys know, I love perfume. I love things that smell good. And this is the berry scent, and it's just like a clean, classic, fresh berry scent. It's really nice. And then beside that, I have some more flowers that I got from, again, HomeSense. And again, these still have the price tag inside. And just because I wasn't really sure if they were going to go in the space, I never know which way to put them. But anyways, they've got the price tag still inside just in case. I've had it now for like a couple months, but just in case it didn't work out. And then on the top shelf, I have this little wooden donut thing, which is obviously super cute and just like minimalist geometric kind of design. Little wooden knot. Yeah, so that's really cute. That's all I have on this shelf at the moment. And sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I put the box somewhere else and put something else down there, or sometimes I put a handbag on display. It just really depends on how I'm feeling, but at the moment I'm really liking the white and all neutral vibes with little touches of like baby pink here and there. So yeah, that is my bookshelf. And then to the right of the bookshelf is the closet area. and the door that goes out of the bedroom, and then you're back to the mirror on the side. And I love this part of my room. This is one of my favorite parts of my room. The townhouse that I'm in is not huge by any means. It's a 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's pretty affordable. Like, I'm really lucky to actually be where I am with inflation and everything. I've been here for a couple years, and you will not find a place this big with this many bathrooms for the price that I pay here. So I'm so glad I'm here. And it also came with another perk, which is a really big closet. So I don't know if you consider it walk-in. I guess it's kind of like walk-in, but not really. But I will show you guys what the closet looks like. So I really love the French doors. The French doors and the closet was really what sold me on this place, you guys. And this is the closet area. So yeah, it's pretty big, it's pretty spacious, and lots of room. And I don't really know if you consider it walk-in because I don't actually walk into it. So the space on the corner there is where the laundry hamper usually is, but I actually have a load of laundry on the go. So that's downstairs at the moment. And yeah, so obviously I can't consider myself a true minimalist in terms of like shoes and handbags because I more so just like it to be clean and organized. So yeah, I'm definitely not what you would say a true minimalist in terms of shoes and handbags. Clothing, I think I probably am more of a minimalist because what you see here is all my street clothes, like all my jeans, shirts, dresses, whatever, shorts, like normal street clothes that aren't pajamas or scrubs for work or loungewear, which is in my dresser, swimsuits, gym clothing, that kind of thing. But all my other like streetwear is all here. So that's all the clothes I have, which I think is fairly minimal. I haven't really brought much into my wardrobe lately. So yeah, if you guys want like an entire wardrobe tour, like piece by piece, article by article, I can definitely do that. And actually, you know, there's a couple things I can probably declutter. I do have to do a little bit of a wardrobe declutter still. I'm planning to do that, but just not in today's video. So yeah, as I said, I'm not really a true minimalist when it comes to shoes or bags because I do love shoes and handbags. I just think that handbags are something that is really special and can make or break your outfit and can completely change the entire vibe of an outfit. And yeah, and I have different bags that I use in the spring, summer, different bags I use for evenings out, different bags I use in the fall, winter, different bags I use when I travel. So yeah, if you guys want to see a full handbag collection, let me know. I can do that. I don't like to do those videos too much because I don't ever want to seem as though I'm encouraging consumption or I'm encouraging that you should go out and get things or that I'm bragging about something. I don't ever want it to be like that, but it is something I love and I do love talking about. So if you guys do want a handbag video, I can do that. And then shoes. So I'm not going to go, this isn't like a wardrobe tour today, but as you can see, everything is fairly neutral. Again, I can do an entire shoe collection if you guys want to see a shoe collection, but I have over the door, what do you call it? A shoe organizer. And what I really like about the shoe organizer over the door is that it's white and clear. So again, it's minimalistic. It blends in with the background. Some of those organizers are like black, blue, whatever. And this one I like that it's completely, like it completely blends in with the door. So it looks a little more minimalistic, even though there's a lot of shoes there. It just looks a little nicer than something with color. You know what I mean? So that's one of my tips, is to try to go with the same color palette and to try to choose neutrals. And this way everything just looks less cluttered and more organized. Even if you have a few of those things, it still looks less cluttered. And then on the floor, I have a couple more organizers. The one on the left is a glass shelf. I've had this glass shelf for quite a long time, and I originally got this. You guys will remember I originally got this when I was a perfume addict. Yes, I am a recovering perfume addict, and I got this shelf to house my perfumes because at one point I had about 150 perfumes on here. Like, it was madness. And I've obviously culled that down and decluttered it, and now I only have about 12 perfumes or 13 perfumes, and here they are sitting here. So I actually just put this here today. I thought that this was cute. It's a ceramic tray and super cute. It's got like speckles on it, and I just really liked it. So I just kind of featured 3 perfumes here that I really love and wear a lot. So one of those is my Mon Guerlain. One of them is my Armani Privé Santal d'Ancha, which is a gorgeous sandalwood fragrance. And then in front of that, I have my Chanel Gabrielle Essence, which is one of my favorite summertime scents. And I need to actually make myself wear it more because I haven't worn it yet this summer. Like, I haven't worn this perfume a single day yet this summer, which is kind of weird. And then to the right of that, I have the rest of the perfumes. I've got Christian Louboutin Louis Rouge, Armani Code Satin, Chiali Vanilla 28, Juicy Couture Gold Couture, Kilian Princess, Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, Dior Poison Girl Eau de Parfum, Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium Le Parfum, yes, Le Parfum, and Chanel Chance the EDT Eau de Toilette version. And honestly, you guys, sometimes I don't know if I even want to keep my Chance EDT. I'm still kind of sometimes on the fence about that one. It's beautiful, but yeah. So anyway, those are the perfumes. And then on the rest of the shelf, I just have a bag and some shoes, which I'm not going to go through every pair of shoes or every bag individually. This would just be way too long of a video. And then to the right of that, I have a little shoe organizer that's actually just from Walmart. I love Walmart. They have such good functional things. And yeah, this just has some of my fall and winter boots, sneakers, and a couple of other pairs of shoes. So yeah, obviously I have a thing for neutrals and I have a thing for versatility. Like, my clothing wardrobe is fairly simple, but I can completely change the look of any outfit just by switching up the shoes and the bag. So I don't know, maybe I'm more of a bag and shoe person than I am a clothes person. I'm not really sure, and then I have all my clothes hanging here. Ideally, I would have the velvet hangers, but I don't right now. I still have plastic ones, but it's okay. I just make sure that they all match. I make sure that they're all the same color of hanger. Looks really nice. And yeah, it starts off going from pants to camisoles and t-shirts to sweaters and jackets to shorts and skirts to dresses. So that's how I have it organized. I try to go from shortest to longest, and I try to go from lightest to darkest. Although it's not perfect. But yeah, that's the closet area. And then on the top, I just have my bags organized, and I do have a couple more bags than what's here. I have a couple of bags within bags. So the tote bags, because they're nice and big, sometimes I'll keep small leather goods or whatever in the bags just because it's a nice way to organize them. And that way you don't have to have boxes. Because I do like the way the bags look out. Again, with my handbags, it's if I don't have them on display, I forget that I have them, and then I don't use them because I think just like everybody else, I have some bags that I use more than others and some that I love more than others. And yeah, eventually I'm going to have to do a handbag declutter. I have actually decluttered a few over the last year and a half, but bags are hard for me to part ways with because I love them all individually for their own reasons. Like, they're all beautiful to me for their own reasons. So yeah, but yeah, that is about it. You know, over the years, I've realized I would rather have a more versatile wardrobe and fewer perfumes. Before, I just wanted like tons of perfumes. But the thing about clothing and bags and shoes is they don't go bad. There's no shelf life on my clothing and my bags and my shoes. I can literally hand them down to my granddaughter one day if I want to, whereas perfumes will go bad if you don't use them. Food for thought. So yeah, that is the closet area. And that brings me back to the rest of the room. So that is pretty much it for today's room tour, you guys. Hope that you enjoyed. Again, I know it's a little redundant because I do tend to do these every few months as things change, but home decor and organization and decluttering is really something I love so much, so something I like to talk about. And I know that there's new people here on my channel who haven't seen it, and I also had a few new items. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video.